Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about Japanese gamers hate Ubisoft blackwashing history with Assassin's Creed Shadows Yasuke while Kotaku and IGN decide to spread disinformation. This comes to us from Fandom Pulse. Japanese gamers are furious with the incredible disrespectful blackwashing of Japanese culture in Ubisoft's new Assassin's Creed Shadows. They are furious that Ubisoft made Yasuke, in real life, a servant, a main protagonist, and a samurai in a game set in Japan. Because yes, Yasuke in real life was a servant, also known as a retainer. He was never a full-fledged samurai in real life. So Ubisoft decides to make the main character, or at least one of the main characters, in the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows, a black samurai that was never a real samurai. But they also had the other character, Nao, who's a Japanese ninja, shinobi. Let's continue. Learning the Law posted the first reaction of Japanese gamers on X. Quote, Japanese reception from Ubisoft's latest video game, Assassin's Creed Shadows. One Japanese user says, quote, for the first time I understood what cultural appropriation was. Very diverse, neo-colonialist we have here. So they're seeing what we've all been seeing with this DEI and woke nonsense with a race swap characters that don't fit in this story. Like for this example here, we have a black samurai in the year of 1579 that wasn't a samurai in real life. He was a historical figure, as they say, but he was not a samurai ever. He was only a retainer. Ex-user and gamer Zintio expressed his disappointment with Ubisoft's deviation from the tradition that Assassin's Creed main characters come from the locality where the game is set in, meaning all the characters were from the area that they are a part of. They are all characters, like Connor from Assassin's Creed 3, he was Native American. Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations was Italian, so on and so on. But not so with Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows Yasuke. Quote, up until now, the main characters have been the original local races and ethnic groups, but do they become different when they become different races when they come to Japan? Tamu7626 knows his history in Japanese tradition. Yasuke, who is supposed to be a sword holder, retainer, as well, it's the same thing, enters the battlefield without permission, so Nobunaga-sama ends up holding a sword himself, which is ridiculous. Easy Peasy G added, everyone has a simple question, why did they use black people in Japanese culture? Ex-user Taki Chihan Paita says, quote, this probably won't sell well in Japan. He's right. Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows with its ahistoric and out-of-place black samurai Yasuke, who was never a real samurai in real history, won't sell well in one of gaming's largest markets. The Japanese notoriously don't like their history to be messed with, because they did not like the fact that something like Mulan, where they have a bunch of different movies made around the history and the legend of the woman Mulan, they didn't like Disney's live-action rendition of the storyline of Mulan. So that'll tell you something right there. Gamer Taru Yamada, 1468, understands woke culture all too well and hits them with their own stick. Quote, for the first time I understood what cultural appropriation was. The question is, will the woke mainstream media call out this blatant blackwashing and cultural appropriation by Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows with this black samurai Yasuke deleting Japanese people? Absolutely not, they will not. Because they're all in on that nonsense. They're all in on the DEI woke garbage that is coming out of Ubisoft. IGN and Kotaku are already spreading fake news and disinformation claiming that Yasuke was a real-life black samurai. He wasn't. The Access Media instead went full simp for the game. IGN wrote that, quote, Assassin's Creed Shadows is Ubisoft's ambitious new Assassin's Creed game set in an open-world Japan. Learn all about the new Assassin's Creed Shadows details, including how every move is affected by weather, season, and lighting systems, all while controlling two protagonists. Now, the ninja slash shinobi, and Yasuke, also known as the quote-unquote African samurai that he never was. Sleazebag Kotaku also spread the disinformation to control their narrative. Other clues were teased in a mini-marketing ARG that had fans deciphering images for numerical clues that eventually led to them to the number 1579, the year Yasuke, the not first black samurai, who was never a samurai, is believed to have arrived in Japan. Ex-user Galeo77 noted further historical blunders and disrespect for Japanese culture in Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows, apart from the fact that Yasuke was never a samurai. Quote, I don't think there are any Japanese people supervising the architecture. It's Chinese filled with lanterns, torii gates, and paper lanterns, so it doesn't feel like this. Gamer Fun Nayako hammered home the point of Ubisoft being incredibly disrespectful. Quote, a game where black people delete Japanese people in the Sengoku period is a perfect example of Ubisoft. Is this what happens when political correctness is taken to the extreme? Well, it's not fully taken to the extreme, but the fact of the matter is, Yasuke was not a real-life samurai. He was a retainer, a person who does not become a full-fledged samurai, basically a slave, and a person that carries swords around. And the Japanese people are just not having it, which is absolutely great. that the people that they're trying to pander to, it seems, are the people that are not having it. Even black people out there that are not having this. And honestly, yes, they should have just stuck with having a Japanese man as the main protagonist. But they decided to go the route of race swapping him to be black. And this is a hill they're going to die on. Especially the fact that you're going to have to be paying $70 for this crap. And then they lock DLC behind a $110 edition, deluxe edition, and $130 ultimate edition. Or if you want, of course, you can subscribe to their Ubisoft Plus, which is what they want you to do. They want you to sign up for their Ubisoft Plus just like any other subscription service for $18 a month. And they want you to forget that you have it. And you'll be waiting months and months for the game. The game doesn't even come out till November. And then they want you to forget. They basically get your money regardless because you're sitting there waiting for this game to come out. And you'll end up playing other games while you wait for this game to come out. Rather than you just wait till November if you want to do it that way. You can pay the $18, play the game really quick, cancel your subscription. And then you basically paid $18 for this game, which is what this game should cost if you could simply just go on the subscription service and spend $18 for the first month and just play the game. But it's really good that the Japanese people are noticing this and pushing back because it's absolutely ridiculous that every other Assassin's Creed prior to this one had someone who was local to where they were. It's absolutely crazy. I did make a list. I made a list of all the characters that were in every single Assassin's Creed game that I could find. I obviously forgot a few. And I got some of them incorrect, of course. To where I said you couldn't define the word majority for smacked in the face because somebody said that the majority of the characters of Assassin's Creed were white. No. Altair was either Arabian or Middle Eastern. Ezio was Italian. Connor was Native American. Edward Kenway was Welsh. Shao Jun was Chinese. I was actually corrected that Adewale is from Trinidad. Aveline was African or French, I think was what I was corrected by. Shay McCormick was apparently not British. Shay is Irish, that's what it was. So, continuing on, Arnold Dorian was French. Cassandra was Greek. Bayek was Egyptian. Arbaz Mir was Indian. Nikolai Orlev was Russian. Yasuke is African. Now is Japanese. Jacob and Evie are British. Eivor, Norwegian. And Basim was Indian/Arabian. So, no, white characters are not the majority. And for this idiot right here, who's one of my haters, who always wants to chime in on everything. So, no, I'm not saying you're not white, you idiot. I'm saying that the majority of protagonists for Assassin's Creed are not white. Because clearly basic math is lost on the internet. Like this guy. Basic math is lost on people like this guy who are stupid. Greek is not white, you fucking moron. Greek is not white. Cassandra and I don't remember the other character's name, the male character's name. They're not white. And even if that was the case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters are not white. So, they're still not the majority. The majority would mean that more than half are white. So, no. The majority of the characters in Assassin's Creed are not white. But real gamers know that. Fake tourist gamers don't know that because they haven't played every Assassin's Creed game. They don't know everything about all the characters. So, no. Tell me you're not a real fan of Assassin's Creed. I'll tell me you're not a real fan of Assassin's Creed. Obviously, he probably blocked me because I called him out and I proved him wrong because he's dumb. But anyway, thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button. Comment below how you feel about all of this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.